Today, we will install Flutter on Windows 11 without Android Studio Code. This setup is minimal and keeps your system clean by installing only necessary tools. So, I will be following my blog post for this video. You can check it out in description. In first step, we will install Git and Java. One important information, that is Java 25 is latest version till March 2026. However, we will be installing older version of Java OpenJDK 17 for Flutter compatibility. Also, if there is Java already installed on your system, then delete it and copy paste this command to install older version of Java. So our Git has been installed successfully, and once Java get installed, we will close and reopen terminal to make the changes, and after it we will verify the installation of Git and Java. In our step number 2, we will create one separate development folder to install Flutter, Android SDK and tools. Here you can see there is development folder, and inside it there is Android SDK, command line tool and latest folder. In our step 3, we will install Flutter SDK. So first we go inside the development directory which we have just created in the terminal. We copy paste the git clone command which will install Flutter SDK from GitHub using stable branch. So this might take a long time. In the meantime, we can download Android command line SDK tool, which is our step number 4. So click the link, and here in the command line tools only section, download the command line tool zip file for Windows. Once it is downloaded, extract it and copy the entire thing to development /Android SDK /command line tool /latest folder. Okay, so in our step number 5, we will configure environment variable. So let's copy paste the first code, and I think that code did not work as it create a lot of duplicate. So I will delete all the duplicate path that is created by this command. Okay, so let me check, is there any duplicate? So there is no duplicate, and at the end there is Flutter bin path which we need. So for other, we will not copy paste as we already see that it creates the duplicate, so we will manually do it. So we go inside the development /Android SDK and we copy the path, and the path variable is Android home. So go to your edit system environment variable, click environment variable, and here click on new, and in variable name copy the Android home, and in the path copy the user development /Android SDK folder path and click OK. Now we have to add another path which is Android SDK root. So we set the variable name, and in the path we have to give the Android SDK folder path. So copy and paste the Android SDK folder path. Now we have to add in the path, so we double click on the path which is already there, and we paste the command line tool /latest/bin folder. So development Android SDK command line tool latest and bin folder. So we copy the path and we paste it here. Now here it is the platform tool. So I don't think we have installed platform tool till now. Yeah, so there is no platform tool. So we will add this later on. And okay, so we have to add the Java home also. So the variable name is Java home, and in the variable path, check your PC, go inside the C drive, program files, Microsoft, and the JDK 17, and copy this folder path and paste it in the variable value. Now we have to add the Java/bin in our path. So we go to the Java 17, we go to the bin folder, we copy the entire path, and we go to the environment variable, double click path, new, and we paste the path. Also in system variable, double click on path, new, and paste the path. We have set up all the path, and there is two paths that is remaining to set up, which is platform tool and emulator, which we will install, and then we will set the path later on. After it, close and reopen the PowerShell. Now we move to step number 6, installing Android SDK package. So copy paste the command, and here accept everything by pressing Y and enter key. After it, copy the second command and paste it on terminal. And in this step, we have downloaded the platform tools and emulator. So once it is downloaded successfully, we will add the remaining two platform tool and emulator in our path. So open the edit system environment variable, click on environment variable, then double click on path. Now here we will add the newly downloaded path of our platform tools, which is inside user Acer, development directory, Android SDK, and platform tools. So copy this folder path and create a new and add it to the path. Now we will do same thing for emulator as well. So go inside Android SDK and emulator and copy the path, then double click on path, then click on new and paste it. So now we have added all the necessary things in our path variable, and we are good to go with our next step. So in next step, go to about your PC and check for the edition, and based on the edition, copy paste the command. So this command will not run on normal PowerShell. So run it as an administrator and then paste the command, and you have to restart your laptop before moving to next step. In our next step, we create and launch emulator. So copy the first command and paste it, and after it, copy the second command and paste it. So it will launch an emulator. And after it, let us verify everything by writing flutter doctor command, and let's check whether everything is installed correctly or not. So there is one error, Visual Studio error for Windows, which we can ignore it. And there is one warning about Android toolchain, which is fine for now. Okay, so let me show you how to open the emulator. We write emulator -list -abds to list down the emulator name, and we write emulator -abd and name of emulator to actually launch it. Okay, so I again close this emulator, and I will again launch the emulator with that same command. So let me quickly create an sample app and run it on the emulator to confirm everything is working end to end. So here I have created the Flutter app using Flutter create sample app command, and in our main.dart we will edit some text and we write Flutter run in terminal to launch this Flutter app in our emulator. So right now, for the first time I am building this app. It is downloading the necessary tool and it might take a long time. I have fast forwarded the video. Now our app has been built and is running perfectly on emulator. So that's it for this video about Flutter Setup in Windows.